Hi, I'm Sheila, the spiritual geek. Have you ever felt torn between your gut, your head, and your heart? Discover how to tell them apart and choose from your true alignment is what we're going to be talking about today. Your gut has a voice, and so does your heart, but they aren't the same. And knowing which one you're listening to can change everything. Yesterday on a walk, I was listening to Susie Welsh's podcast. Whatever you do, don't trust your gut. Try this instead. I enjoy listening to her, and she's mentioned this before. Don't trust your gut. I always feel resistance when she says this, yet I stayed curious to understand what she had to say. Not listening to my feeling goes against all of my beliefs as I try to live my life based on guidance. Still, every moment of resistance is an opportunity for greater understanding or something to let go of. While I found myself not agreeing with her in that moment, I chose to listen because there is always a deeper message she is sharing. In listening to the podcast, I realized that she talks about gut-based decisions and heart-based decisions as the same. That was it. They aren't the same. They are two completely different types of decisions. She also talks about the 10-10-10 decision-making method from her book, 10-10-10, A Life-Transforming Idea, which I also loved, and I'll talk about that later this week. So gut-based decisions versus heart-based decisions. That phrase, trust your gut, it's thrown around often, yet when I think of the feelings I get in my gut, that lower part of my abdomen near my stomach, they are never good. Should that be interpreted as no for a decision? I don't experience it as no, but I do experience it as something I should pay attention to. Those feelings of sinking in my stomach usually mean there's something I'm not paying attention to, something I'm ignoring, something I'm not conscious of. It's a way that my body tells me to listen, to pay attention, and to ask. What is the feeling? Where's this feeling coming from? The gut is often where we feel bad when something has gone wrong, or we remember feeling bad for something in the past. Our body remembers everything, and that gut feeling is a way the body says, hey, remember when? I realized that I actually agree with Susie that making decisions based on your gut and your gut alone isn't a good idea. The gut has information to share, but it's usually related to something old, a memory, a pattern to be shifted. So feeling something in our gut is an opportunity for investigation into the underlying issue. It's there for a reason. Don't ignore it. Investigate it. Ask why. Ask, what are you trying to tell me? Ask, what am I not understanding? What pain is this bringing forward? Once you've reconciled whatever that gut feeling was, then it's time to move into your heart. So, moving into your heart, this is my favorite. The heart actually has a brain of its own, and it's directly connected to our mind. Heart math, it can help you understand all kinds of stuff about that. But our heart, if we come back to there, it's full of energy, it's alive, and it has so much to share with us. I realize I don't make gut-based decisions. I focus on what my heart has to say and share. For me, a heart-based decision is about being in alignment with the truth of my soul, the frequency of me in the universe. Heart-based decisions take practice. It wouldn't be a good idea to simply go from whatever way you currently make decisions to making heart-based decisions and expect it to work instantly. Heart-based decisions require fine-tuned attention to one's own energy, a knowing of your emotions and how they work within you and for you. Practice, just like any other skill. So how do I make heart-based decisions? I bring my awareness to the area of my heart, the center of my chest. I breathe into the stillness that's there, and I ask the stillness the question I have, and I allow the energy to move. So the cues that I use, when I ask a question, and I ask hundreds of these a day that are yes and no, when that energy moves up and feels light, that's yes. When the energy drops down and feels heavy, that's no. It's so simple, yet it has taken me 20 plus years to feel comfortable making big decisions this way. I started with super tiny choices like, what should I order for dinner? Which way do I drive home? What fruit should I buy at the store? Over the years, I've come to know myself better. I now trust my heart-based decisions for anything in life. I trust my heart over my gut and my head implicitly. But I've earned it through the years of spiritual practice, mind management, because I can find that stillness in every moment that decisions arise. So my final thoughts for you: start small and practice. Some days it'll seem easy. Some days it will seem impossible. Even now, there's still moments when clarity doesn't come for me. In those moments, I simply trust it's not the right time for me to make a decision. So thank you, Susie, for your perspective on gut-based decisions. It helped me understand more about myself and affirm that I don't see gut and heart-based decisions as the same. Be still, stay curious, and trust.